Yo, what's up, beautiful souls? My name is Ja Sterling. I am an oracle. I see past, present, and future. I talk to the dead. I am also a healer and a prophet. So I carry a multitude of titles, and I'm one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Period. So I want to do at least 1 or 2 cases a day. As you guys know, my goal is to shed light on the beast so we can continue to kill this motherfucker, okay? And we need to tackle dysfunction, excuse my language, and we need to tackle the things in humanity that are causing a bruise on humanity, and that is immoral behavior, toxic energy, dysfunction, and lack of empathy, love, and loving thy neighbor, and a multitude of things. So we need to defeat killing and jealousy and hate and envy, okay? So I'll be doing a case in Houston where a masked man entered a residence, killed the father, the pregnant mother, and also let me check my phones. And also a 6-year-old little girl, okay? So here, let me show you the footage that I have.
Together recently, we have new details now in a tragic story that we brought you this morning. We have now learned a mother of 4 who was shot and killed overnight was pregnant. Her 6-year-old was also killed in that violence, along with the children's dad. The gunman is still on the loose. Our Michelle Choi has been following this story all morning and has the very latest. Right now, this story is so heartbreaking. Overnight, even investigators told us this was a difficult scene to process. Now, this morning, I spoke to several people who say they're related to the mom. They tell me the horrific shooting happened on this second-floor apartment. Inside at the time, a mom, dad, and 3 of their kids. Only 2 of them survived, the 10-year-old daughter and her 1-year-old baby brother, who the family says she protected as she called for help.
We wouldn't have had no witness if the 10-year-old didn't live. So that's a sad story. That's very sad.
Early this morning, family members swarmed the apartment desperate for answers. They say despite getting shot in the arm, the 10-year-old managed to call her grandma via FaceTime, who then called police. When officers arrived, they found the little girl's mom, dad, and her 6-year-old sister shot and killed. The 10-year-old was rushed to a hospital and is expected to be okay. Her baby brother wasn't hurt. Turkisha Wright says she is the mom's cousin.
Whoever came to do this heinous crime meant to do this. So he didn't want to leave no witness. He didn't shoot the 1-year-old because he can't talk.
Wright says the little girl told the family this all started when a man wearing a mask knocked on their front door last night. Her dad answered, holding her baby brother, her mom telling him he had the wrong apartment. That's when the family says she witnessed the man grab her baby brother by the hair and throw him on the couch before gunning her and the rest of her family down. Scared, she says she played dead until he left. Wright says her cousin and her boyfriend, who had 4 kids together, recently announced they were expecting their 5th child. The couple's 8-year-old son wasn't home when the shooting happened. Heartbroken, the family is now demanding justice.
All who done this pay for this because they did not deserve it.
Right now, police don't have a motive or a...
Okay, so... Oh, sorry, guys. So... as I channeled this situation and connected to the energy, there was drugs involved. There was money. Somebody owed somebody a bag, okay? I believe some drugs were supposed to have been sold. This mother and father, due to the pandemic, of course, the pandemic, and so people go through extra measures to make money to take care of their kids, right? Oppression, okay, which is unacceptable. So this king and queen had to do what they needed to do to support their babies, and so they got into some drug situation and owed somebody some money. So what you don't do is getting to know money bag situations and owing nobody no money in nobody's hood because they don't care who live. So now you have a whole family killed, a pregnant mother, all to feed the beast. Let me say the beast is dying, so he is thirsty. So whoever he could get his fangs into or whatever, he is doing. So what your job is to do is to make sure you're living with spiritual moral integrity. Even in your hard times of being broke and no money, you pray and you ask God to deliver you. You don't go into your place of lack and trying to fill that void of lack and acting out of emotion and doing what you need to do to survive. You pray, you have faith, and God and spirit will make a way. If you do something otherwise, it causes the adverse reaction, and then the beast gets involved because you're coming from a place of lack and not a place of faith. Okay? So they came into this residence, didn't shoot the little boy because he was 1 year old. Okay? Couldn't even talk. The 10-year-old who saved the little boy was shot in her arm. She lived and she was able to call Granny. Okay? This is unnecessary deaths and killing. Okay? There's too much going on right now. If y'all don't believe it's Revelations, it is Revelations. That's why I have been woke. This is unacceptable. The blessing is that little boy is going to be protected by spirit. Oops, excuse me. Okay? I send love and light to his family. Okay? I send love and light to that little girl who has got to, first of all, get through healing and then healing emotionally. And I pray she's strong enough to not let this act out on her life with pain that's just festering, and then she's you dealing with suicide, bipolar depression, and then society want to put her on meds and make her worse. You know what I'm saying? So then it's a whole cycle. Then she have kids, and then she's teaching this toxic cycle because of what she experienced. So I pray that she's able to heal properly and to learn and not hold grudges. That little boy, okay, same thing, okay? I pray that they turn to God to deliver them, okay? And whoever is in charge out there in the government, that they put them into some therapy with some spiritualists that have a degree. A little bit of both don't hurt, but just a degree ain't gonna do it, okay? This is unfortunate. And I had to bring this case to the forefront because dysfunction feeds the beast. And this is dysfunction, okay? Dysfunction is fed into families to where people feel when they're coming from a place of lack, instead of going to get a job, instead of going to fill out an application, instead of figuring out what type of resources they could get, they go the easy route and they go dabble into something that they shouldn't be dabbling into, and now a whole family is lost. We should have been praying together. We should have been teaching these kids how not to turn to drugs, how not to deal with the wrong people. This is a personal situation. We have to teach our kids not to shake hands, stranger danger. Hello? We got to do better as a people. Because although these souls weren't part of our family, immediate family, they are still our family. And we are still one. This is unacceptable, and we all have got to do better. Okay? So, I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. You don't have to know them to love them. You don't have to know them to wish them well, okay? It is a must to love, love, love. Understand everybody's position and place in life. Everybody evolved at their specific time, and everybody is different. Less judgment, less guns. If you need to fight, fight. No weapons, no guns. Okay? If you have an altercation, empathize with the person that you have a problem with. It's called conflict resolution. Solve the conflict get your mind and your psyche okay with solving a conflict and being okay with both parties walking away. Okay. One party don't have to lack and the other one is happy. That's not love. Because we all come from the same pool of energy, and that's God. So whether you kill them, you're going to be affected. Mark my words. Somebody else is going to die, and it's going to be whoever did that, whether it's today, tomorrow, or another day. Karma will be had. Okay? Proper spiritual conflict resolution is a must. Okay? And we must lead with spiritual moral integrity. I send love and light to all you beautiful souls. Namaste.